Hey guys, and welcome back to another speed build. So today I have yet again another base game family home. Well, the last one, was it a family home? No, the last one was a cottage. So I did have somebody comment. Someone suggested for me to do a family house, and I really wanted to go ahead and do one. Now, I didn't think of doing a base game one, but I kind of was like searching online for inspiration and stuff, and there was a house that I was looking at for like the front kind of build view, and I lost the website that I was looking at, so I can't find the picture. But that's where I got my inspiration from. And then I kind of went back in a week later. So I started this last Wednesday, and then I came back to it, I believe, yesterday. So yesterday was Tuesday, and today's Wednesday. But I went back to it, kind of redid what I was originally looking at because I wasn't feeling it. It didn't feel like my house, if that makes sense, because like usually when I go off of inspiration, I kind of try and follow it a little bit, and then usually I go off on my own and just do whatever I like. But this one, for some reason, I started off and I was just kind of like following the layout of like the landscape and stuff, and I was just like, this is not my house. Like, it doesn't feel like it. And so I left it alone for a little while, and I showed my friends the way that it looked, and my friend Dan was like, this is not really like the tea, sis. So I went back yesterday and I worked on it for a little while, and it definitely came out looking a lot better. So the footage that you're watching right now is footage from last week, and in just about, I think about 30 seconds or so, you'll be seeing new footage. So again, I kind of went I mean, the house is still like the layout, the front layout is still pretty much the same. Although I need to learn how to make makeshift garages because I'm kind of bad at that. And I do want to like make garages and stuff. So kind of excited to do that at some point. But for now, we're just gonna be making driveways, because you know what, I feel like I don't do enough driveways in my houses, which is kind of why I've been incorporating them a little bit more. So I think I have like, I think 2 builds that I've incorporated driveways in, which was my not my last build, but my small family house build, which I'll link down in the description. I'll link both of the builds that I'm mentioning. So this is my 3rd ever full base game build, which I'm really proud of myself for being able to do that, which it isn't as hard as I thought. And to be honest, I am super proud of how it ended up turning out. I spent so much time on this. I want to say probably 3 to 4 hours on this house, and I think I'm really happy with the fact that I did end up spending a lot of time on it, because I feel like sometimes when I'm like, oh, I want to make a speed build, I kind of rush through it and I don't necessarily do it as well as I probably could. This isn't for every single build that I've done, but you know, like the cottage that you guys saw 2 weeks ago, that one I wanted to do a speed build because it was a video that I was planning to do while I was away in Europe, and it was kind of like done on a whim, but I'm really proud of how it ended up turning out regardless. So I'm not necessarily super upset about that, but I definitely want to take more time into them because it does take me a long time to build. I can't whip up a house in like 5 seconds, you know? So it definitely is a progress thing for me. And family houses, for one, are very hard for me. And 2, roofing. Guys, I think I did a pretty good job on roofing here. I'm gonna like give myself a pat on the back because if you guys know, I talk about how much I struggle with roofing, and I think I did pretty freaking well. So yeah. So I was doing this voiceover, I realized that I had a complete like minute clip that was just repeating, and I was like, oh, like kind of confused on what's happening here, but apparently I don't know how to edit either. So, you know, there's that. But as I was saying, so I said like earlier that it's like 30 seconds until the new footage pops up, but now the new footage is popping up. So landscape is completely being changed. The color of the house pretty much changed as well. And I kept like an accent brick, like I guess walls, like a little bit less of them, because my friend did make a comment about there's too much brick, and so I was like, okay, and I guess I subconsciously remembered that, and so I kind of took it away, and in fact, I prefer it without as much brick. So I'm pretty happy with the fact that I kind of just went with my gut and changed it how I felt was needed. And also, I'm learning to edit out stuff when I'm recording speed builds because usually I keep everything in and it makes the video super long, and hopefully the speed is okay this time. I did have somebody comment on one of the videos that the speed was a little bit too fast. The problem is when I go in and edit my speed builds, I'm watching them in slow motion, kind of. So right now, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm watching it very choppy. I don't know if there's a way to watch it where it's not choppy. So it kind of makes it harder for me to see like the speed of the actual video in itself, which really sucks. I don't know if it's just a Sony Vegas thing or what it is. Maybe I need to freaking look into a new editor or something. But currently that's what I use, Sony Vegas 15. And that's what happens is I watch it laggy, so it's kind of annoying because I really want to be able to see how you guys watch it, and I won't be able to find out until it's rendered, and rendering takes like an hour plus or so. But yeah, anyways, so that's beside the point. I just wanted to like clarify if anybody is like, oh my god, I can't, like this is too fast, but hopefully it's fine. Also, my biggest problem is when I do record speed builds, I spin my camera way too fast and way too much, which is also very irritating to the eye. So that's like my bad as well. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm doing that to you. I really do apologize. But oh my god, guys, this pool. So I've made a pool like this, I think one other time in the past, and it was in my it was in my stream on a house that I think I uploaded to the gallery. It was like the Pancakes house, and I loved the pool. And I think I tried to redo it in my Get Famous Let's Play at one point, but it didn't really work out. And so I wanted to go ahead and make an above ground pool in this house because I was like, you know what? Why the heck not? I'm already going all out with this base game family home. Might as well just like give them a pool. And so I thought it fit, and like it has a little deck with like a with some chairs. It reminds me of my friend's pool. Well, used to be friend, like back when I was a little kid, I used to go to his house all the time, and we used to swim in his pool, and he used to have like a deck like that, like with his above ground pool. It just kind of reminded me of that, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just add that, you know. I thought it was like cute, and I don't know, guys, it's so weird because I know I'm pretty proud of most of the builds that I make, or if not all of them. Obviously, like when I look back on builds, I'm like, oh, like I could have probably improved this a lot better, and that's like me, you know, progressing and building more. You know, I can see like the mistakes that I've made or like the things that I can improve on and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm trying. I'm definitely trying, and that is something that I'm highly working on. And also, I don't know if I mentioned this in a video. I don't think I have. I definitely tweeted about it, but I have mentioned in the past in a video that I was working on a save file, and I kind of decided to go and start over from scratch and start incorporating builds that I'm making from scratch, because I kind of want to build all the builds and like not just renovate them, because it'll get me to have way more practice in building. I don't know if I'm gonna record every single build that I make or whatever it is. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. I'm kind of like on a break from streaming at the moment because I just needed to like chill out and like focus on YouTube, because I feel like with streaming and having school and everything, I kind of put YouTube on the back burner, and that's kind of not what I want to do. YouTube is my main focus. I love Twitch and I love streaming, but I just needed to like chill out a little bit, and hopefully I'll come back to streaming, you know, maybe this month, maybe in July. I don't know. I haven't decided yet how I want to go about things, but I know for a fact that I want to get on the YouTube grind first, because I'm ready to commit myself to this and get back into it, because I feel bad that I haven't been super into it. So yeah, I'm back here trying to do as much as I can and give you the content that you guys deserve, because I feel bad that I haven't. So yeah, anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, oh yeah, the save file. So I don't know when the save file will come out. It might be a really, really long time. It's something that I'm going to work on for sure, and obviously build and stuff, but I can't give you a promised date or whatever the case is, because I don't know when. So it's definitely going to take me a long time to build, because I'm still learning as a builder, and it's, you know, it's progress, man. So and I definitely want to make these builds really good, and yeah, so, you know, it'll definitely take a lot of time, but I hope you guys are excited for it when it does come out. Whenever it does come out, who the heck knows, to be honest. I have no idea, but I'm kind of excited to have my own save file. at some point. And also, I've had questions about my Reshade that I've been using. Well, so I kind of have two Reshades right now. So I have one that I used on previous videos, and then I have this one that I've used on, this video, and I think I used it also on my recent 100 Vampire Baby Challenge. And then I think that's the only places I've used it. Oh, and I think on my Create-A-Sim, my Pride Create-A-Sim that I recently did of, why can't I remember her name? Anita. So that's the reshade I've been using. The reason why I made this reshade is because I wanted to use X Mirror Mirror's skin tones. So like the darker skin tones, because, the skin tones that we get with the Sims for base game, I don't really like them all that much, because I don't think we have a good enough variety of skin tones. And the thing is, like, when I was using my bright reshade that I made, it made the skin tones very orange tone, like super orange. Even when I used to use Sim Emmy's preset, which first off, I need to learn how to install presets on the new version of Reshade, because I don't know what I'm doing. I can't figure out how to freaking install anything, so I need to learn that for one. And maybe I'll be able to get the Reshade that I used to use, but for now, I've made my own, because since I don't know how to, I'm just making my own. And so, this one's kind of like EA, but the vibrancy is up a lot more, and, what's it called? The lighting is a little bit brighter and stuff, so I kind of kept it semi that way, because I believe when X Mirror Mirror made her skin tones, she definitely didn't use a reshade or anything like that. So the skin tones are based off of just normal EA lighting, and so I wanted to be able to use those skin tones. Obviously, they're not going to look exactly like the skin tones that when you download them using EA lighting. They're a little bit more bright, but they're the closest they can be compared to what my other reshade used to do, because I want to be able to use them. I want to use a variety of skin tones instead of the same ones over and over again. And so for now, this is the reshade that I am using. I did have somebody ask me if I have a link to this reshade. I don't know if I'm going to release it or what. If you guys do want this one, let me know. I'll put a poll in the top right hand corner. If you guys do want me to release it, I can. I don't know. I'd have to show you guys what it looks like and stuff, but I also have the other one which changes it up. If you guys don't use X Mirror Mirror's skin tones or whatever it is, then you guys can use that one, because that one's super bright, and it's bright and kind of dark. I don't know. I'm trying to work on another reshade as well, so since I can't download any, or I don't know how to, I've been making my own, and I have one that I have in mind of making, so hopefully I can do that. And so that's the reshade talk. I don't know why I just talked so much about that, but anyways, in general, the way I decorated this house, I was really happy with, because again, I feel like we do have quite a lot of base game stuff, and even when doing this, I realized there was so much stuff that I didn't even know was base game, because I don't really look at base game items all that much. And to be honest, we have quite a lot. Not only that, with the updates that we've gotten, the free content updates, we received a lot of pieces, which I love. And, you can still make a pretty decent house with just base game. So I hope you guys are liking this. And if you guys are up for some more base game houses in the future, definitely let me know, because I'd love to be able to make some more, because they're not as challenging as I thought they were going to be. I really thought that this was going to be a big struggle for me. I don't know. But it ended up being a lot easier, like I said. So this house ended up being a 4-bedroom house. So I definitely wanted to incorporate a lot of rooms, only because, again, a family home, and it can be a big family. You have a pool in the back. You gotta have a nice backyard to hang out in. You got that front bench out there that you can chill and relax. So I think it's a pretty decent sized home. And obviously you can change it up to whatever, fits your needs. The rooms, I didn't want to make too big either. So we have the master bedroom, of course, but I didn't want to make the kids' rooms much larger, because I noticed that when I build normally, I like to do really open layouts for one, and two, I noticed that my rooms typically end up being really big, and so I kind of wanted to minimize that. And of course, the layouts of the rooms is a bit weird. Again, floor plan is something I'm still trying to work on and figure out, so it'll take time, but I mean, it doesn't suck all that much, so as long as it doesn't suck too much, it's fine, right? No, but I think that it could definitely use some work, and that's something that I'm continually working on, because I just need to like play around with walls and stuff and just figure out how things are going to lay out and whatever. So I don't know. I think overall it panned out pretty well. And then we have this last bedroom, which is kind of my favorite. I mean, I do like the middle room, the pink one, because it's very like girly and chill. And then this green one is kind of like this artsy, like I picture an artsy guy living in here, because I put up artwork, or like I put sketches up on the wall, and then he has like his pencil holder and like his digipad or whatever it is, like for drawing and stuff. And then we obviously have in that office area, we have like a easel with like the artist's thing and stuff. So like, I don't know, I'm really happy with how this house ended up turning out. I feel like I said that so many times, but truly, like, I thought this was going to be a really big struggle for me, but I had a lot of fun doing this. And yeah, it'll obviously be up on the gallery once this video is up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye, guys.